All right, here we go on Volleyball night in Ann Arbor, second edition of Michigan and Minnesota this year. And a middle set to get us started with Jess Robinson. And both middles getting involved. That was a key for both coaches, with Ellie Hughesman getting the first one off for Minnesota. Melanie Schaffmaster kept that alive, then Samity tracked it down, and Minnesota plays on. Back row attack from Jones is turned away by Hughesman. Active hands for Landfair, and what a rally we've got going on our opening point. Schaffmaster for Samity, chipping the block, and Kendall Murray can't handle it. And a long first point of the night ends with a Samity kill.
Good save from Samity, and then what else?
For the third straight weekend. And looking like her freshman self again. She got that swing off. Samity goes down the line and pushes it past the block.
Yeah, the Michigan offense right now just absolutely firing, hitting 435 so far. So they're going to keep continuing to try to get those middles involved. Keep everything going smoothly.
Back-to-back swings for Landfair. Scotty Johnson had the dig. And that's a great dig for McGraw, keeping it up. Libero for Minnesota. And that's past McGraw. Tough to get it past her, but Bertofsky did for another Michigan point.
By Michigan, but this up by Cece McGraw, laying out the one-handed left arm dig. Such a hard move to do, especially as libero, but Paige Jones.
Set point number one. Went to Grant. Here comes Johnson and Jones in the off speed from the back row. We played a high error match, and we were doing a lot of that to ourselves last Saturday night.
Yeah, dug themselves in a hole a bit with those two sets, but came out of it really well. And that's one thing that they do, is they fight until the end. And it takes a lot from a team to get that reverse sweep and win 3 in a row after being down 0-2. So, I mean, kudos to that team for just having a lot of fight and a lot of grit to get themselves out of that one.
So Minnesota did get the split. Michigan also coming off a split weekend. At Nebraska and Iowa. Great up there for Schaffmaster. And then it's Samity getting the first ball off the Bertofsky swing. And Samity short.
Turned up on that Minnesota side. We didn't see a lot of this last set, but just finding a way to keep the ball up. A pancake from Schaffmaster, and then McGraw just coming in for that one. But Samity trying to get this last swing.
The talk from Minnesota the past couple weeks is, more conventional sets. Can they get more conventional sets for their middles? Broken up play like that. And maybe building the confidence of that group with Myers and Hughesman and Rubright. Wennis, this time denied by Jones. And that's down for Merzick.
The Minnesota Gophers right now defensively just on top.
So this match has flipped. 12-point win for Michigan set 1, 11-point lead for Minnesota set 2. And Robinson brings it back within 10.
So they're getting her going in front just a little more, and she looks a lot more comfortable.
Hitting 500 tonight, errorless start. Grant doing a great job keeping that ball up. Libero from Michigan. Myers, Johnson dug it. Two tough digs for Michigan on that point, and it does pay off with a score when it's out. Heidi Miabe is in for Minnesota. Been in and out of the lineup, and that's past her hands before she can get there. Mae Bertofsky with a bullet. But even when she's had matches she's not playing, Hugh McCutcheon's called her one of the best and most positive teammates that this Minnesota team has. She's had some big-time matches. It's a big swing off there, Miabe does. And the roll, Samity with the pancake. The backcourt defense picking up here, but Bertofsky one more time through that back.
Like you said, so many matches with double-doubles, 10 or more digs, just getting numbers that you don't normally see from that opposite position.
Johnson picks out Jones, and that slices outside to end set 2. Kelly does math, and it doesn't go to waste. It's been Huseman and Myers tonight. Rubright is somebody that was injured, has played in the middle for Minnesota. She was injured in the preseason. Still getting her going. Got a big opportunity last week. And good start for Michigan in set 3. Jess Merzick, 31-kill match against Duke. That set the table for what's to come the last couple of weeks. There's Merzick again, into the strong hands of Samity. There's Jones, and Samity slides to the middle to get that block. Since that swap at middle, she's hitting almost 500. She's blocking at a high level. Jess Robinson taking to that new spot with Boney well. Lennis got blocked again. Robinson coming over one more time. And a reload for Johnson and Michigan. Pertofsky turned away. Samity across, and it blisters past Johnson.
Between that blocker, she sees they're just a little bit off. One-on-one situation. Hammers across. Pretty easy kill for Samity right there.
Third set with a double-double already. Samity takes the first one. And it's Myers wrapping around. Right in front of Samity. Jess Merzick with another kill. Something he sees from Landfair or Wennis that leads him to go to Miyabe. Not premeditated as far as coming into the match, saying she definitely will play. Boney wrapping around Wennis. One hand. Boney again. One more time denied. Master denied by Jones. Wennis a third time. What a defensive point, and it's ping-ponging around and up for Michigan. Samity broad jumping and ripping it long. Lennis 2 behind Samity for the team lead. She's got 8 kills through 2+ sets. And that tally building for Merzick. She's got another one for Michigan. So 12-point spreads in the first 2 sets. Tight the whole way now, and Michigan gets a service ace to go up 2 on Lollapalooza night. Very, very spooky. Yeah, Michigan was having all the fun on the sideline and got quiet pretty quickly. But turning it back up with May Pertofsky. In match number 2 against the Gophers, she's got 6. And she puts in a good serve, and a joust one in the middle by Boney.
We asked Coach Rosie, if he's been to Lollapalooza. Unfortunately, hasn't, but he was excited for tonight.
Too busy having parking trouble at the White Sox game this summer. So Michigan forced the timeout. Pertofsky had the service ace. Gone up 3. Wennis cut in front there, and Schaffmaster gets the kill.
She's been switching it up a lot.
Miyabe had the pass and then leaves it short. Jones rifles the serve. Samity shoots it back that way. And the great paths to get to this point, from Japan to Idaho to Minneapolis. ID Miyabe. And that's off her hand. So she rotates out. Kill Kelly serving. And Schaffmaster could.
She naturally is going to get a little more of those swings with less players, but man, with the swing she's getting, she's doing a lot with it and finding ways to score.
Pertofsky put it down. Yeah, Donna Rollins, who fans saw on the first end of our doubleheader. Calm some things down for the Wolverines. Graw had the set. Robinson throws it down. So 4-0 Minnesota run turned around to 2 in a row for Michigan. Winner of this set takes the lead in the match. And more hands there again with Pertofsky and Robinson, but Wennis stayed with it for Minnesota. Robinson with the punch. Killed Kelly in the back to field it. Wennis over the top to Grant. Paige Jones saw 2, didn't matter. Got it through the block. freshman Paige Jones with 8, 7 for Pertovsky, and 10 for Merzik. All three main hitters having strong nights to begin. Myers, and a net call coming. Runaways in each of the first 2 sets. First for Michigan, then for Minnesota. Tight throughout this third set. And Jones shoots that too strong, and we're back to level again. Who needs a green card when you got hot takes like that? Miyabe. Woo. Man, she's come on big the last 2 sets. Natalie Glenn in to serve for the Gophers. And off the tape and through. Pulled off the bench, and an ace for Natalie Glenn. Let me tell you, they did this with her late in the 4th set against Northwestern last Saturday. 24-24 when they brought her in cold. And with her at the line, Miyabe keeps her there, putting Minnesota up 2. Jones gets the serve in. Miyabe with a ball that's just out. Paige Jones tees off. Miyabe with the roll. Murray down to get it. Back to Miyabe. It's Jones that's there, clapping after that dig. Miyabe swiped it, nearly got it down. Merzik came in to save it, and CeCe McGraw flying in to grab it. Johnson running away from the net. Miyabe, third swing. Third dig for Michigan off her swing this point. Merzik down the tape, and McGraw punches it over. And they want it bad on this point. Down the line, that's out. And Minnesota takes it with some great back row defense and effort. Go up 2-1 all of a sudden. Jones coming back. Johnson to Merzik. It's down on tape for Jones.
To that left back.
Miyabe gets the tool. How big has she been in set 3? 6 of her 7 kills have come in this set alone. So that's a Stephanie Samity type number. Johnson getting down to the floor. Keeping Michigan in it. Wenis over the top. And set 3 for Minnesota. So off we go in set number 4. Minnesota trying to end it. And a good start with Michigan trying to bring it to a 5th set. 2 matches last weekend for Minnesota. They got 6 total kills from their middles. Tonight, they've gotten a little bit more out of that spot. Jones in the back scrapping for the Wolverines. And a call at the net against the Gophers. Michigan, with them trying to get it to 5, looking for a first win against Minnesota since 2014. They've lost 8 in a row. Take 5 tonight to do it. Johnson putting the body on the line one more time. Samity into the cross. Jones got there, and it skims down the net. And now she serves with the double-double already in the bag tonight. McGraw got down. Wenis turned back. Jess Robinson. Former All-Big Ten freshman team pick, Jess Robinson. 3rd year with a big role for this team on the Wolverine side. Jones off hands. Point Michigan. Keeping the new floor clean, too.
Team player.
Like Boobie Miles in Friday Night Lights. Paint the back porch, fill up the Gatorade cooler, and she can pass. There's Wenis into the block. Now plays it back central. Oh, and slips past the back with Merzik there. Robinson. It's Wenis. Tracked it down. Miabe. Bertowski cross. Another big night for Samity. And then Wenis leaves it net.
Reward him just a little bit.
Well, it's been a focus for them since that Nebraska match a week ago. Got that cleaned up against Iowa. Close out last weekend. Here's Jones going sharp off hands. It has been heavy Miabe since she went on that run last set. This is Samity. Really had it down. A couple of bodies in to deflect that back up. And then back to Miabe. So after that challenge, Michigan scores it. Here's a look at. So the whole Minnesota staff was over it, so that saves them a point. Michigan does come back and take a 1-point lead, trying to force the fifth. Merzik to Samity. And Schaffmaster bending over the scores table. And a double contact gives the point to Michigan. When this handled the serve, Miabe with the swipe. And Merzik chips the block.
Scotty Johnson likes that one.
So since the challenge, Michigan has scored 3 straight. And Huseman puts it down to end that run for Minnesota. Such a defensive presence, 4th in the Big Ten blocking. And 5 kills tonight, adding in on the attack in a big way. There's Wenis from the back, and it's Jackie Boney with the hands.
And then stay down, go right back up to get the block.
Paige Jones with a diving serve. McGraw handled it. And that's into the cross. McGraw one more time. And they got the net call. A little more active Friday night than she had a week ago. And nothing was going her way. A big one for the libero from Minnesota. And that one's right in front of her. Merzik sent it whistling back there.
Wolverines just sealing the deal.
Had it turned back. McGraw can't get that one either. I love the conversation you two had about numb forearms with big hitters in the Big Ten. And Michigan cruising. It's Jackie Boney in the middle. So that stopped a 6-0 Michigan run. And Merzik starts a new run for the Wolverines. And an ace. Everything clicking right now for Michigan. Paige Jones putting it down to the floor. 25-13 in set 2 for Minnesota. Minnesota closed strong in set 3 to win it after they were down 5. Now the big lead for Paige Jones and Michigan trying to force a fifth. Jones out of the back a second time. Samity. Merzik with the roll and shoved back where it came from by Huseman.
Really extending those rallies.
So here's the big spot for Minnesota, getting a serve in, and that serve is quickly returned by Bertowski. Paying off here late 4th set. Samity over the top and through the back of Michigan's defense. Schaffmaster goes for Samity, and there's Boney. We were talking about her blocking technique before. I was going to say, you got to be so patient when Samity's hanging up there that long. And more serving excellence from Michigan. Back that direction again. Miabe gets the side out from Minnesota. Johnson looking slide for Boney. Blocked there with Miabe. And Miabe into hands and rattling down for a point for Michigan. So Michigan set point, trying to send it to 5 with Paige Jones. And Schaffmaster pulled a fast one on the front line. Murray was backpedaling. Merzik And set number 4, and we're going 5 again. Looking for that first top 10 win since November of 2018 at Wisconsin. And Minnesota trying to keep their ledger at just 1 loss in the Big Ten. Came in 1 game back at the top of the league. Merzik turned away. Samity came over on the pin. So last time when they played and went 5 sets, it was 2 sets to Minnesota, then 2 sets to Michigan. This has been more back and forth throughout the night, and Merzik ties it up. Feeling her best the last time that Michigan played, but certainly looking her best tonight. And then an ace for Johnson. Similar bounce that Paige Jones got earlier in the night. That one got clean over, gave Minnesota some problems. And then Pertovsky cross court, Kilkelly there. And Pertovsky too heavy. Johnson going middle, Robinson. Kilkelly had that great dig last point, does it again. And Robinson goes right back at her. Jenna Wennis plants one in the back. Slithered that thing through there for another kill. And Johnson going back to Pertovsky to put Michigan back up 1. Yabe tricky with the roll. Beat tied at 4, set 5. Myers got that through. Wennis winds up. Paige Jones nearly. Coverage from Miyabe. Then Samity crushes one. 5th set with the number 8 team in the country. Malinowski 7 in white for the Wolverines, and they go to the opposite side of Malinowski. Miyabe had the pass and the swing, and got it off the block. Schaffmaster the serve. And they haven't gone to Malinowski yet, haven't had to. There's Merzik at the back. And the call remains in, no challenge. There's Merzik down the line, tough dig for Schaffmaster. And she pops up to set it. Merzik off hands, Wennis flying back there. And Minnesota keeps it alive. Boney ripping it.
Bringing a lot of heat from the outside position.
And again, Paige Jones went down, one of the top hitters from Michigan. It's on the sideline being stretched out, so they don't have her as an option. And there's a block. It's Samity and Huseman combining.
Going up strong.
Merzik inside the white line. Remember, Minnesota has not lost in 5 this year. Perfect 3-0. And back within 1 with the Jenna Wennis swing. Back to Wennis. Back to scoring for Jenna Wennis. Tied up at 10. Oh, maybe we should recruit her. And she is out there right now for Michigan in this tie score. On the pins for the Wolverines. And Wennis heating back up.
For this Minnesota team.
Robinson into the cross court. Another answer for the Wolverines. Minnesota has won 8 matches in a row when facing Michigan, going back to 2014. And Pertovsky brings the Wolverines within 3 of the finish line. Merzik serves it up. Jenna Wennis had the hot hands. Durant kept it up, and then it leads to a kill. It's Malinowski who came in for Jones, getting that first swing. Trying to stave off an upset on the road here late in the night in the Eastern time zone. Wennis chipped it, Johnson covered it. Into the cross court, Sambity with the hands. Robinson with the dump down to bring up match point. With their Volleypalooza crowd backing them. Schaffmaster going dump. Johnson got there on the first one. And Jenna Wennis chips the block. Grant's there. On match point, it's out to Malinowski. Senior was nearly the hero. Wennis down to Grant, and Grant got two hands on that one. And here comes Wennis, she's blocked.